Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So NC State's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff, and here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in, it's Smothers. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Volunteers offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He's got an open man, and he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smothers. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's McCall. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Comes out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all offseason. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good.
Got a lot of running room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll go to the air. He makes a grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Selden. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After settling for 3 on that first drive, you want to give the other side a big momentum boost, a big confidence builder. Kick another one. It's 3rd and goal. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grimes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to pass, it's McCall. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Waters. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Waters. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And he can't escape, and down he goes. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
Want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver, at running back, and they love their offensive line, David. Just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get in field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 10 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's McCall. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Used the play fake, now to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Looking to throw, it's McCall. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside, looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Got his man! He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking to throw, it's McCall. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Sampson. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. He's gonna pass. Got his man to the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 20. Intercepted. Looking for more room. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, the ground game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Got a man. It's Thornton. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Sweet spin. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And now on first down after converting with the run. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Bowman.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They'll throw it on first down. Working that left side now.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, NC State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they'll try to tack on two. They'll try to pound their way in. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Oh, what a move! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Feeling some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Scanning the field, it's McCall. Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Offense in an empty set. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Bowman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking for a man. It's McCall. And they got him for the sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. 2nd down now after the sack.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
NC State quick to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it from the gun, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese, and there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not